Okay, so it's been like maybe 45 minutes. I decided to do it without the spring compressor. This is, of course, I'll repeat, Hatsan Dominator 200S carbine. Uh, Came out with very little pressure, surprisingly. So this is the plastic piece that is in the back. Your screw goes into there. This is from the bottom. Your safety, if it was flipped over on top, the safety would go here. There is a nub right here. It did come out a little snug, actually. You can see a little the plastic. Nothing damaged, just it was a snug fit, so no big deal. All right, the internals. Now let's go take a look at this. I want a wide enough focus, but close enough also. Here's the spring. Okay, as you can see, the spring does have a little bow to it, as I'm noticing right now, which I'm not really happy. I mean, I've had springs like this before too. I may just order a new spring. The guide should be a little tighter than this. I should actually have to push the spring to open it up to have it slide on there. Whether I make a new one right now or I really would like a gas ram, I would like to find one. And in a video, I saw someone actually trying very hard to get this off. And I do not see too much on lubricant going around here. I like to have a little grease. And if I do use the spring, I will mirror polish this. Or if I get a new spring, I will polish this. I am going to measure the spring, count the coils. Again, OD diameter and an ID diameter and the wire diameter. Okay, see, it actually fits better in that way, but it could be because it's a little tweaked. Yeah, I'm not really caring for the spring. I love Hatsan. I always tune mine anyways. It's a great gun for what you pay for, but if you do want better, honestly, in all honesty, it does need some shining. So, all right. That out of the way as far as the spring. Now for the fun, interesting part here, which I may have to take the, actually I will have to take this off. I just have to figure out which way it does come off. I'm going to get this under the light a little better. And I have one of these, a jeweler magnifying, which, let's just say I'm in my 40s and a welder for 20 plus years. My eyes are just not as great as they used to be, so I have no problem admitting it, but let's just take a really good close look in case the pin has to come out one way or the other. And this looks like it is pressed in, and it is, which means it was a pin, and I may have to hit it out. Which really is going to stink, but I do believe that is what is going to have to happen. And it looks like it will take some force to get this off. Okay. As far as the locking mechanism, I'll try to do a good demonstration here also. Because I know someone had an issue where they went to cock it and it was not cocking fully. and I said either something was out of alignment or there was a burr or something. I don't know if he returned it for warranty, but like I said, there's two pieces here. We'll cock this back, trying to make it so you can see. And of course, that's just the light in the way. And you will watch until it gets to that point, and the handle just keeps hitting. Okay, there was the click. So at this point, your sear, bottom, or should I say top sear, has grabbed a hold of the piston. Your spring is compressed in there. Now, you would disengage. Let's see. I'll flip this around. The beer trap. I believe I'm saying that wrong anyways. But anyways, push this in. And this will slide forward. But unfortunately, the sear pin is not in there at the moment, so here's the piston. The piston will be pulled back, and that will be locked in place by the sear pin. Just the sear, no pin. But for me to remove this, I do need to take the handle off. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And what will happen is there's an opening trying to get a good picture. You know what? Let's take this phone down and we'll just be able to. Okay. See that key slot, the opening there? This has to come back, which means this has to slide back to that opening. This has to be disconnected either here or here, and this arm has to come back. That piece has to come back until it is there, and then that will slide out. So what I need to figure out is either this pin has to come out or this pin has to come out. And I don't know if you can see, but it's a pin, and it looks like it was pressed and pinned over on both sides. And that's what holds it. And I'm trying to remember from the video if he put it on something here and hit this pin out, or if he took this one out. So this is a little bit of a dilemma here. You don't want to damage your rifle, obviously. I may just go back, watch the video, and see how he did it. It was in a foreign language. It was from overseas, because there is no information in the US about, that I've found anyways, about assembly or disassembly or tuning of this rifle. I've done most of the Hatsans, but this is kind of a bummer. But if it works, then it works. So, all right, well, I'm just debating whether to shut the video off now and edit this in later, because I don't want to be beaten on this and find out I did it the wrong way. So I'm going to end it here, watch the video again, and I will be back.